Today we come to talk about Donald Trump becoming the new president of the United States of America. Apparently there are a lot of women out there that do not mind being grabbed by the pussy. Welcome to SouFLoTV again, everybody. Is your host with the most, or what this means for Caribbean people, mainly Jamaican because I am a Jamaican, but anybody else from the Caribbean, other Caribbean islands, my Antigua, Barbuda, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Trinidad, Tobago, you don't know the whole of it. Everybody can relate to what I'm about to say. Okay, so I went to sleep last night, woke up this morning, and I hope, I hope, because you know my channel is growing fast. I'm getting a little bit of status. Like when I go places, I see people coming up to me and saying, "Yo, SouFLoTV, is that him?" Yeah, I think it is him. SouFLoTV. What's up, man? I love your show, man. I'm a fan and this and that. I hope that when I start grabbing fat pum pum out the road, that America is justice system is just as forgiving. And hey, and guess what? That wall that's supposed to be built around to separate Mexico from, was it California or wherever the damn wall is? Yes, California, down in Laredo and those places. Wherever the wall is, I hope not hope, but that wall looks like it's about to become very realistic. There are a couple of things that we must remember. Because people, yesterday, right, when I went out to vote, and I make no qualms about it. Y'all know who I voted for. I said it. I did a video on who I was going to vote for. And I told a couple of people that when the election is over, come back to that same forum and we will talk. I woke up this morning. That forum was lit. What does this mean now? This means now that we have a new president. His name is Donald Trump. And the man that you have seen, Donald Trump, take it or leave it, it is what it is. Now, Trump said a couple of things to me that did not sit well, but might sit well with others. He said every single thing that President Obama has done in his presidency, in his 8 years of presidency, we will redo or erase in Trump's first year of presidency. Okay. He also said certain things like stop and frisk. He wants to make stop and frisk international. Across the country. He wants, so in other words then, that problem that we had before as black people where you're walking down the street and some police officer can randomly, let's put it blatantly. Make we talk about it plain. Some guy in a police uniform, some white boy, can use the way he was raised because he was raised in a racist home where his white dad was a part of some racist organization and didn't like people of color and used to tell him how you were lazy and how you were good for nothing and all you've ever been was a slave. And through slavery you were given good opportunities and all this other bullshit. For that guy to use all those things in his head when he looks at you, the hate, to use that to justify him running up on you in the streets and telling you turn around, put your hands on the wall, pat you down head to toe, and he finds nothing on you, racial profiling, okay, go on your way. That could be hidden or has been hidden behind stop and frisk. Now for Donald Trump to say he wants stop and frisk in all states, him to say also every illegal immigrant, start packing your bags now. Trump said that a week before the election. I'm going to say it again. Every illegal immigrant, start packing your bags now. Trump said that about a week before the election. What that means is, Jamaican people, Caribbean people, no. There are enough of us here that came here under not so perfect circumstances, ended up overstaying, or are here trying to work your thing out. For those people who are here trying to work their thing out and you're about halfway through it, you're about to be going down the road too, which means back home. Because that is what Trump said. If you did not come in the right way and your papers have not finished being processed, you will be going out and you will wait for your papers to be processed outside, and then you will be coming in the right way. Yes, I know it sounds good, but what kills me is there are so many people that came in the wrong way that made things right, and a lot of those people are people that actually were supporting Donald Trump. Don't get it twisted. There were black people that were very much in support of Donald Trump. There were black people that were very much in support of Donald Trump. Every time I ask someone, what was it or what is it that, give me a solid reason why you want Donald Trump to be your president. There was never one. They always talked about why they don't want Hillary Clinton to be president. And the reasons they gave for Hillary not wanting to be president mostly sounded like, I just don't like her. Benghazi. Emails. That's why I did that video where I said, Trump wants stop and frisk, Hillary emails. Trump, Hillary emails. Because it was all just emails. Nothing else but emails. I have not seen the emails, and people have said that, yo, SouFLo, you're not doing your research properly. End of the day, people, check this out. Nothing that I say today on SouFLoTV is going to change the fact that we have a new elected president. His name is Donald Trump. Have you seen his wife? That's going to be the first lady. She can barely speak English. She has not disclosed how she came into the country. Did she come into the country legally but overstayed her welcome and then got her papers straight along the way down the road like so many others have done? He still has not disclosed his financial records as far as his income, tax returns. President Obama gave up 10 years worth of his, and so did others. Trump still has not disclosed his and doesn't want to. What's in it that he's hiding? We don't know. End of the day is this. This is who the president is. I'm not ready to hit the panic button just yet. No, I'll play it. I'm not ready to hit the panic button just yet. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to see what unfolds from this. Right? I truly do believe, though, that people were scared. And I also truly believe that money goes a long way. Because, tell you the truth, I was in Texas, traveling to Florida, so I crossed a number of states. Now, when I was in Texas, I saw 1 or 2 Trump signs. When I got to Florida, I saw Trump signs everywhere and not one Hillary Clinton sign, which tells me that either her people were not doing work on the ground or they were heavily intimidated because there were a lot of trucks driving around and cars driving around with Trump pence on one side and a Confederate flag on the other side and gun signs and all this other stuff. There were a lot of threats online. One guy said, I'm voting for Trump on the 8th. If he does not win, on the 9th, I'm picking up my musket. And your skin color will be your uniform. I'm guessing that people were intimidated. Why would America deny itself its first woman presidency? I mean, everywhere else has done it. Even in the most oppressed, seemingly oppressed countries, they've done it. Have women rulers, so I don't know. But us as poor people or middle class people, or we're not of the rich and wealthy or the upper elite, we have to continue to press forward regardless of who it is that is going to be our president. Okay? We have to live with the conditions because at the end of the day, I truly believe that I don't want to discourage people from voting and tell people it makes no sense for you to vote because your vote really does not count. But it is becoming more and more apparent that your vote does not count. One thing that's good is, okay, so you see how they put George Bush in. Bush ran the country into the ground. Its reputation around the world was frigged up. The deficit, the budget. When the Clintons left office with a surplus of the budget. When Bush left office, he left America in debt, right? And in a disarray, in the middle of a war and all this other stuff. President Obama came in, did a little fixing up, more than what he could do, because his hands were tied basically, because the Republican side of things weren't working with him, and they were working fervently to try to make sure that everything he ever did turned to garbage. Now, their job was to discredit him and to make sure that he was not a successful president, which to some degree they have been successful. Either way, he's in the history books as a president, right? He put the country back on track, basically. With that done, here comes Donold. So they gave the people what, oh, America has hope. Finally, a person of color can become president. Black kids can dream, and children of color can dream, and it's limitless. And then they slap you with a Donald Trump, self-made, so-called self-made, questionable billionaire that's brash, that's disrespectful, that's a hard ass, ignorant in a lot of ways to a lot of things, has no specific plan of how to fix anything or no proper understanding of anything. Trump is the perfect example of I will get the right people to do the job. Maybe he can. Money talks. I don't know. At this point, people, we're just going to have to pick up the pieces in our lives if it's been shattered, or if not, just move on. Continue to do what you do. Stay vigilant and see what happens. There's nothing we can do at this point. Medical marijuana is legal now in the state of Florida, so I guess they gave us medical marijuana for those of us that are going to need it. They gave us medical marijuana and gave us Donald Trump at the same time. So what does that mean? It means smoke that problem away, right? It's SouFLoTV, man. I'm up out of here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And please, please, if you're going to come on here and tell me about why, who won or who didn't win, don't come on here and fill up the comment section with Hillary this and Hillary that. Hillary is apparently not even a threat anymore because she's not even in the running. The race has been ran, and Donald Trump is your new president. What I want you to do is come on here and tell me why Donald Trump became the new president. That is what I want to know, and that is what I was asking from before. Why were you voting for Donald Trump? And now that you voted for him, why was he voted the new president? I don't want to hear nothing about Hillary Clinton. I just want to hear why Donald Trump was voted the new president. It's SouFLoTV, man. I'm up out of here. Look forward for more videos. I'm on rapid upload, so you might get about 2 more for the day. Or you might be getting multiple videos per day. So stay tuned to the channel. I'm out. Peace.